Calling. This is a book by Ryan Holiday, and the key concept in it is, of course, courage. Courage means willingly facing hardship and danger. When people talk about courage, they often break it into two different types: moral courage and physical courage. Moral courage, they say, is the ability to act as your conscience dictates, even if it means defying social norms, risking scandal, risking gossip, your very reputation. Whistleblowers and truth tellers exemplify this type of courage. They are unafraid to rely on their own inner convictions, no matter the consequences. Physical courage, on the other hand, is demonstrated by soldiers and first responders. This means risking life and limb, putting your body rather than your reputation on the line. Maybe you think it's a useful distinction, but is it really? At the end of the day, doesn't courage of all stripes come down to one thing: take risks, endure danger, put yourself in peril? The key message here is courage means willingly facing hardship and danger. So here the book is all about Ryan Holiday, where he says is you can take little steps, small steps, to become a little more braver every single day. The story here is where Hercules is a towering figure, both literally and figuratively, in the midst of ancient Greece. He is a hard-living, rugged warrior. It's easy to imagine him living on the spur of the moment, romping through life in pursuit of each minute's appetites and whims. But nothing can be further from the truth. You see, Hercules chose willingly to endure hardship. He had different options: a risk-free life full of ease and a risky life of virtue. He made the courageous choice. He embraced risk and struggle. He spent his life pursuing virtue. In the legend, the choice was stark. Hercules, then only a young man, came to a shaded crossroads in the hills of Greece. The road diverged. Along each path stood a woman, each and quite unlike the other. One was a beautiful goddess, luxuriously robed. She enticed him with promises of ease, pleasure, untroubled peace. So if he followed her, she assured him he would never experience pain, hardship, or any kind of deprivation. His life would be like a dream, his every wish satisfied. The other woman promised something very different. She too was a goddess, but she had dressed very plainly, very simply. She didn't entice, she didn't allure. She offered a life a good deal less tempting. Not a life of pleasure, one of struggle. Not a life of ease, but one of hard work. But for all the deprivation, for all the danger that Hercules would face, all the threats, all the terrors, he would also gain something. Not pleasure, not ease, but he would get glory. The reward for living life against the odds, for courageously choosing to pursue virtue. So Hercules hesitated briefly, and then he chose the thorny but the virtuous path, the one that kept his name alive for eons. You might hesitate too, but would you choose what Hercules chose?